Sumentro sa defense at security, trade at investment at labor migration ang meeting ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos at German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier. Nasa bansa ang German Head of State para sa makasaysayang pagbisita makalipas ang higit 60 taon. May report ang aming lead news correspondent na si Tristan Nodalo. Tristan, anong aspeto ng defense partnership ang tinalakay?
Unahin na natin ang posibilidad ng isang Visiting Forces Agreement o VFA sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at Germany. Sa joint press briefing ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos at German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, sinabi ng Pangulo na handa ang Pilipinas pumasok sa isang negosasyon pagdating sa naturang security deal. Giit ng Pangulo, parte ito ng strategiya ng bansa na kausapin ang mga like-minded partners para mapanatili ang kapayapaan sa Indo-Pacific region. Sa ilalim ng isang VFA, magkakaroon ng legal framework ang pagbisita at pagsasanay ng military troops ng Manila at Berlin. Kung matutuloy at mabilis na magkakasundo, Germany ang magiging ikalawang European country na may VFA maliban sa France. Si German President Steinmeier naman tiniyak ang suporta ng Germany pagdating sa sitwasyon sa West Philippine Sea at paggigiit ng 2016 Arbitral Award.
Well, why not? When the time comes, certainly that would be something that the Philippines would be very, very open to. I cannot see any disadvantage to that. With the volatility that is happening in the geopolitical world right now, the best path to stability is to have partnership.
The situation in the South China Sea, or as the Philippines would call it, the West Philippine Sea, continues to be tense. And that gives us cause to be concerned because the Indo-Pacific, in particular the region of Southeast Asia, is one of the most economically dynamic regions of the world. And if incidents occur in that part of the world, that is also cause for great concern.
Samantala, itinuturing naman na isang mahalagang hakbang patungong kapayapaan ang naging kasunduan ng Estados Unidos at Iran na pumirma sa isang ceasefire agreement at muling buksan ang Strait of Hormuz, isang critical waterway na kung saan dinadaanan nito ng 20% ng global oil supply. Pero ayon sa dalawang leader, ang malaking hamon ngayon ay kung mapapanindigan ba ng lahat ng partido na pasok dito sa ceasefire agreement ang kanilang kasunduan, lalo na't ang epekto ng Middle East crisis ay ramdam hindi lamang ng Pilipinas at Germany kundi sa mas maraming bahagi pa ng mundo.
Any step towards peace is a good step. And that is hopefully what we are observing here. We heard the news a couple of days past that there has been an agreement that has been arrived at least on the basis of that agreement, that the Strait of Hormuz, the fighting immediately will stop, the blockade of the United States will be withdrawn, and the Strait of Hormuz will be open, and the freedom of navigation will once more return to the Strait of Hormuz. That is what we have been hoping for since the day after the war started. As you and I, not the President has outlined.
This is not about abstract figures, or not only about abstract economic figures with regard to the Strait of Hormuz. It is the lives of hundreds of thousands of people that are affected. The food prices, the prices of fertilizers. Therefore, both of us hope that this is a step towards ending the fighting and towards the opening of the Strait of Hormuz.
Maliban sa defense at security, nagkaroon din ng pag-uusap ang dalawang leader pagdating sa trade at investment, kung saan nagkasundo si Pangulong Marcos at President Steinmeier na palalawakin ang kooperasyon pagdating sa banking, pharmaceutical, logistics at aviation sector. Nanindigan din si Pangulong Marcos na sinsero ang kampanya ng kanyang administrasyon kontra korupsyon nang matanong kung paano nga ba sisiguraduhin na wala ng malawakang korupsyon at makakaengganyo pa ng mas maraming German investors. Balik sa'yo.
Maraming salamat, Tristan Nodalo.